Hey guys, it's Kevin again. There's going to be another Tony soundtrack review, and this soundtrack I'm going to be reviewing is actually one that I am happy about. The last one I was like, why did this get nominated? This one I am quite happy it got nominated. It was nominated for Best Revival. It also got nominated for Best Actor, and that soundtrack is the new Broadway cast recording of On the Town. Now, when I heard that On the Town was coming out, I was really excited. And I remember I saw them perform again at the Maze Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I was really eager to buy this soundtrack. I kept not listening to it, though. I kept saying I'm going to wait till Tony season because I was thinking it was going to get nominated for a Tony, and it did, and I have to say it really does deserve it. There are some really great songs on this soundtrack. It's going to be a little bit hard to review the soundtrack because there are quite a few songs that are actually just dance songs. They're just like dances, because I heard the choreography in the show is amazing. A lot of it consists of choreography, which is understandable because, I mean, Gene Kelly was in the original movie, so it's understandable why. I love the original movie, by the way. It's an amazing movie. If you guys haven't seen On the Town, the movie, it's a great movie. Definitely check it out, but, the songs on here are really, really good. Let's just get into this soundtrack because it's a really good soundtrack. So, we start off with I Feel Like I'm Not Out of Bed Yet.
You got the time, bud?
3 minutes to 6. I left my old woman still sleeping.
This perfectly puts you into the show. You're just thinking, okay, who are these men? Why are we here? And when you realize that these are workmen and that our three main characters are gonna just appear randomly, it's actually very funny. It's a very funny song to listen to, and I definitely really do enjoy it, especially because none of the other songs of the show are like this. That's why it's really funny. Definitely, I think it's a really funny song. I definitely really enjoy it. The next song, though, is pretty much the one that I'm pretty sure when everyone looks at this show, this is the one that everyone knows, New York, New York.
New York, New York, New York, New York. It's a hell of a town. We've got one day here and not another minute.
Do I even need to say why this song is so good? It's so fun. It puts you right into the show. It's so fun to listen to. J. Armstrong Johnson does a great job. Also Tony Yazbeck does a great job, and as well as whoever plays Ozzy. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Where's his name? Excuse me. Where's his name? Also, and what's his name? I can't remember his name, guys. I'm looking for his name. Oh, Clyde Alves is Ozzy. They all do a great job. You can tell they're all having a lot of fun, and it really is just fun to listen to. It's so fun to listen to. It makes you realize how fun the show is, and every time I listen to it, I'm like, this show has to be a lot of fun, because it just sounds like a lot of fun, and I just love this song. I think it's great. And the next song, just as fun, Gaby's Coming.
City, how's about a date tonight? When a guy is feeling tender, he don't want no solo bender. What he craves is sweet surrender. How's about a date tonight? Date tonight.
This is a very timeless song. I'm pretty sure it's a message that any guy can relate to. You know, there's this guy that's not really sure if he's going to get a girl, but his friends are encouraging him that he is going to find a date, and they're going to find dates as well. It's a really fun song. It really sets up the plot of the show very well, and I really think they all did a really great job. Again, it seems like they're having a lot of fun while they're making this. I definitely really enjoy Gaby's Coming. Now, the next song is Presentation of Miss Turnstiles. However, it's a dance song, so I'm not going to talk about it. It's a lot of fun. The music sounds really good, but I'm going to get to the next song, which is Come Up to My Place.
I wanted to see the Hippodrome.
Give me a chance, kid. I haven't got 5,000 seats, but the one I got's a honey. Come up to my place.
No, the Forest Theater.
When I saw the movie, this was by far one of my favorite songs in the movie. It's so funny. I mean, there's this guy, of course, you know, Chip wants to find everything, but everything that he wants to find is just gone completely, and she just wants him to come up to his place, and I think Alicia Umfris does a really good job at embodying the character of Hildy. She's really funny in the show. And also, J. Armstrong Johnson is great as Chip. They just work so well together. They're so funny. They have such great comedic timing. And that's the thing with this song. If they didn't have as good comedic timing, the song would not be as good. And they really do have great comedic timing. It works great. And I love Come Up to My Place. Such a fun song to listen to. and I definitely really do love it. Also, if you guys haven't seen it, check out the original scene from the movie. It's hilarious. It honestly is hilarious, and I really do love Come Up to My Place. It's by far one of my favorite parts of On the Town. Like, in general, the movie and the musical, it's one of my favorite parts of both the movie and the musical. But the next song is called Carried Away.
When I sit and listen to a symphony, why can't I just say the music's grand? Why must I leap upon the stage hysterically? They're playing pizzicato and everything goes blot.
Elizabeth Stanley has a beautiful voice, like a really big operatic voice, but she also is very funny in this song as well. Just talking about how she always gets carried away by other things. She's really funny, and I think her and and Ozzy's character, they really work. I mean, Ozzy, they work very well together. Definitely, I think they're both very funny. That's definitely something that I think right off the bat is that they're both very, very funny in the show, and Clyde Aves, they both work very well together, and I think they're both very, very funny. I definitely really do enjoy their characters. They're great. And then the encore of Carried Away also is very good, and I definitely really do enjoy it. One of the things about the show is that it's not really meant to be taken that seriously, so a lot of the songs are just a lot of fun to listen to. But the next song is called Lonely Town.
Gaby's coming. Gaby's coming to town. So what? Who cares? Back on the ship, it seemed such a snap. You tap a girl on the shoulder. She turn around.
This is a really sad song, and Tony Yazbeck was actually nominated for a Tony for Best Actor, and it's understandable why. He's amazing in the show, and this song is one of those songs that he's amazing in. I mean, this is a guy that his friends are finding love, and he's not. It's really sad, and you really do feel bad for him. You want him to find love, but you're not sure if he's going to, but he really does want to, and it's a really good song. I definitely really do enjoy it, and it really shows that to him, New York is nothing without love, and it's really sad, honestly. It really is a sad song, but I definitely really do love his voice. I think Tony Yazbeck has an amazing voice. He definitely deserves the nomination he got because he really is incredible in the show. He is great. But the next song is called Carnegie Hall Pavane.
From the lowest low to the very highest high. If they were lonely, sing their do, do, re, do, do, re, mi, do.
Onward, do, do, re, do. Onward, upward, sex has to go. Do, re, do.
I love the message of this song. I think it's really funny that basically they're telling, they're basically telling Ivy that you can't have sex and art don't mix. Like, if you want to sing, you can't have a man in your life. And I think it's really funny overall. But she's doing whatever she can to tell him that, no, that's not true. I think definitely the girl that plays Ivy, she has another really beautiful voice. I think she does a really great job in this song. Jackie Hoffman, she does a great job. I definitely really do love her voice. She does a great job, and she's really, really funny in the show, definitely. But the next song is actually very funny. It's called I Understand.
No sordid details, Claire. I understand. When I met you, I knew you were obsessed with men.
This song is actually very quick, but it's very funny because basically what happens in this song is, basically the one thing that Claire did not tell Ozzy is that she actually has a fiance, and he's completely okay with it. He's completely okay with it. He's telling her, I know you like men, so if you want to go have a date with someone else, go ahead. We can still get married. It's very funny, and I think that the guy that plays Pitkin does a really good job. Michael Rupert, he does a very good job as Pitkin. He's very funny, and I think that overall his character is really good because you don't expect it to happen, but it just worked. It's just such a funny twist that she's already married and she's already has a fiance and she didn't tell him, yet she loves to like fool around with men. It's really funny, and I definitely really do enjoy. I Understand. It's very funny. Next up we have I Can Cook Too.
Some girls make magazine covers. Some girls keep house on a dime. Some girls make wonderful lovers. But what a lucky find I'm.
This again is the story that, Hildy wants to have a relationship with Chip, but Chip doesn't really want to be with her. It's really funny. It's funny to see her try to seduce him and tell him that she is right for him. I think it's really funny. And again, Alicia Humphreys does a great job here. She's very funny, and I definitely think she was very funny in I Cook Too. I really do enjoy it. And then we have the final song of Act 1 before we go to Act 2, and that is Lucky to Be Me.
Bringing love never thought I'd see. I'm so lucky to be me. What a night. Suddenly you came in sight. Looking just...
This is why Tony Yazbeck was nominated for Best Actor. He has a beautiful voice, and you really, I mean, not really, he has a really great voice, I have to say, and also because he's finally finding love. This is when Gaby is finally finding his lover, and he didn't know if he was going to, and you're really happy for him. He's expressing the love that he has, and I absolutely love this song. I think he does a great job on it, and he really sounds awesome on Lucky to Be Me. Honestly, he is great on this song. But then we go to Act 2, and the first song we have of Act 2 is called So Long Baby.
And you feel it's no use. Now I'm leaving you. You need a new pal, Papa. So long. I stood it long enough. So long. My turn to call you love. So long, baby.
If you guys know anything on the town, you know that Act 2 is pretty much a date. Like, it's a date with a restaurant, and that's basically where this takes place. We see the dancers performing, and none of the girls have really shown up, and I think it's kind of funny that, you know, what's going on in this song, that all the dancers are performing. They do a really good job, and I definitely really do enjoy So Long Baby. But the next song we have is called I Wish I Was Dead.
Great with you. I wish I was dead.
This is actually hilarious because Gaby at this point is so hung up on Ivy, you know, basically Ivy not showing up, and she's not showing up yet. So this just makes him more depressed. I think it's hilarious that she sings a song called I Wish I Was Dead when he's already so depressed. It's so funny to listen to, and he just becomes so sadder after it. It's hilarious, and I think that's great. It's hilarious, honestly, it is. And Steven DeRosa perfectly embodies the sadness of this song. Definitely, she does a great job with it. It's very funny, I have to say. But the next song we have is Conga Cabana.
We need a change of atmosphere. Come on, everybody. We're off to the Conga Cabana.
This is when the dancers realize that they're making him depressed, so they change to a happy song, which I think is really funny as well. And after this, eventually the girls luckily do show up, which I think was really good. And then we get You Got Me.
A to Z, and it's free, baby. It's all free.
It's all free. It's all free. It's all free. You got me, Gaby. You got me. You got my enthusiasm.
This is when they realize that they have all their dates and that they're going to be able to go to this restaurant together. It's such a fun song. I love it. And the movie they replaced this song with the song On the Town, which is a really great song, but I actually enjoy this song more. I think it's a lot of fun. I definitely really do enjoy it. You know, they have their dates and everything. They're happy now, and now they can sing that they got each other, and I definitely really do love You Got Me. It's a great song. And then the next song we have is I Understand, the reprise.
I just said who? I understand. When I was 10, my mother trounced me with a mop. Oh, with a mop!
This is when Picken arrives. You're not really sure if he's happy at this point. He seems kind of pissed off at what's going on, but it's really funny. And again, Michael Rupert does a great job. He's very funny in this show, and I definitely really do love I Understand. It's very, very funny to listen to, definitely. But then we get what might be my favorite song in this show, I have to say. My favorite song that's not in the movie, Some Other Time.
We'll catch up some other time. This day was just a token. Too many.
This is really the only serious song on the show, but the reason I love this song so much is because this is when the girls realize that they're not going to be with them forever. They know that they only have 24 hours with them, and it's really sad because they're starting to realize that they're going to lose their lovers, and they love them, and I love that they're talking about how they might see him again some other time after the war. It's a really great song. I definitely really do love it, and I think all of them do a very good job. Elizabeth Stanley, Alicia Umfris, they all do a very good job in this song. They all have really great voices, and they all sound fantastic, definitely. They all sound great. Really, they do. And the final song we have is the finale, New York, New York.
The lights are out. Hey,
If you guys know, in the musical, what happens is they leave and then another group of sailors come back to show that this is going to happen with them now, and that's basically how the musical ends. So overall, guys, I really do love this soundtrack. I think it perfectly does show the show very well, and all the nominations it got were really good. It actually got quite a few nominations. It got Best Revival of a Musical, which I definitely think it does deserve, because it perfectly embodies what On the Town is supposed to be. It doesn't change a lot of stuff. No, it's not really like, it's not like Gigi, which is the next soundtrack I'm actually going to talk about, which changes a lot of stuff. But this show, what I like about On the Town is that it perfectly embodies what the show is supposed to be. I believe they actually added new songs in. I'm not really sure if that's true, but I think they did. Not as much as, like, Sideshow, but they definitely did add in some stuff. Tony Yazbeck totally deserves the nomination he got for Best Actor. He is incredible in the show. He has that amazing song, Lucky to Be Me, which it's a great song. I really do love him. He's great in the show. I really do love his song. The choreography was nominated in the show. The directing was nominated. I can definitely see why the directing's nominated. The directing's really good. It really does pay homage to the original musical, which is great. Which is one of the things a show should do. If your show's nominated for, you know, Best Revival, it should definitely pay homage to the original show. It shouldn't differentiate from the show, which is something I'm very happy that the show doesn't do, and I'm happy that it was nominated. It definitely does deserve it. Excuse me. It really does deserve it. But overall, guys, that's really all I have to say about this soundtrack. I really do enjoy the soundtrack. There's not too much you can say about it because it is a revival. There's definitely more you can say about original music versus revivals. But the next soundtrack I'm going to review is also a revival. So then that's going to be the final one till, like, Tuesday. So I will see you guys for that. Let me know what you guys think of the soundtrack if you have listened to it. I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be for the final Broadway soundtrack review for right now. And then the other one will come to this Tuesday. And I will see you guys for that. Okay, bye.